Happy Pride, everyone! Hi guys, Loppy here, and if you're new around here, I am a magical bunny girl VTuber. I am also a huge weeb and part of the LGBT community. Specifically, I am a lesbian. Anyway, I thought it'd be fun to do a series showcasing LGBT characters in anime, and I thought I would start with trans characters simply because some of these characters are my favorite anime characters in general, and I'd love to talk about them. I'm also thinking of doing other identities, so you can drop any requests in the comments. As a preface, there will be more trans women on this list than trans men or non-binary people, but I've done my best to get everyone. Also, there will be spoilers for some of these characters. Anyway, let's get into it. So we're starting out this list with a character that is commonly misinterpreted by the fans, mostly because of translation fuck-ups in the sub or dub. I watched Black Butler back in its heyday, and I only recently learned that Grell was a trans woman. Grell is one of my favorite anime characters, period. She's just a super fun character. While in her first appearance, she was an antagonist cutting up other women, which, thinking about it, probably isn't the best representation. She is given a place in the story afterwards, and her personality is fleshed out. And how fun and wonderfully wacky that personality is. Unabashedly flamboyant, flirty, and very hyperactive, Grell is one of my favorite trans women in anime, and one of my favorite characters just in general. Next, we're talking about Astolfo from Fate Apocrypha. They are non-binary. They list their gender as secret, Fate Grand Order uses they/them pronouns for them, and they self-identify as cute. I love Astolfo, they're like a ray of sunshine in Fate. They are childish, charismatic, kind of dumb, and an optimist to the end. No wonder they're a fan favorite and made it onto this list. Our first trans man on this list. Tiger's a trans man, and I really appreciate his character. He's complex and lovable, being a huge muscular hero who is both scary and intimidating, but also super caring and protecting. His favorite thing is his teammates, and if that doesn't make him a good character by itself, then I don't know what does. Additionally, I appreciate that he isn't ashamed of wearing the Wild Wild Pussycats uniform, skirt and all. It's a nice touch for a very masculine trans man to be happy with wearing a stereotypically feminine outfit, in my opinion. I'm also giving a shout out to Magne, a trans woman from My Hero Academia, but I don't like villains very much, so I'm only mentioning her in passing here. I love Lily. Who doesn't love Lily? If someone says they don't like Lily, I will fight them. Get ready for some fisticuffs, all you Lily haters. Anyway, Lily's a zombie trans girl who is loved by the other characters in her anime, and her identity is never questioned. For the majority of the first season, her past and the fact that she's trans is never brought up. Even after learning that she's trans, the rest of the idol group supports her and affirms her identity as Lily. Lily is sweet, childish, and an optimist, and Lily makes this list for being lovable and having a great story. Crona is another one of my favorite characters, and another who's frequently misunderstood by the community, again due to mistranslation. Crona is a non-binary, with the creators stating that they intentionally made Crona's gender ambiguous, and Crona uses gender-neutral pronouns. Crona is nervous, socially anxious, naive, introverted, and has a low self-esteem due to the abuse they suffered. However, in the anime, after joining the main cast, they are embraced and make friends for the first time, most notably with the protagonist Maka. They came out of their shell a bit and were shown to be caring and protective. I love them with all my heart and really relate to them even though I am not non-binary, and this list would be incomplete without them. There are some characters who are just transcendent, transcending even their own anime in terms of popularity and recognition, and one of these characters is Ferris Argyle from ReZero. Despite fans misrepresenting her identity, even on the wiki, she is a trans woman. In the anime, it's made less explicit, but in the light novels, Ferris explicitly tells people to use she/her pronouns for her. She calls herself a cute girl, gives herself daily affirmations that she is a woman in the mirror, and has prayed for years to be a girl. It stated that the one time that she wore masculine clothes, she cried. That being said, the light novels treat Ferris really badly, and the adaptation is much better. Ferris is a cutesy and capable knight, being very lovable and strong with lots of emotionally vulnerable moments. There is a reason why she is so loved and popular, and that's why she makes this list. Next up is Haruhi Fugiyoka from Ouran High School Host Club. I loved this anime in middle school, and I still do. Haruhi is a non-binary person, or at least gender ambivalent. They use both she, her, and he, him pronouns, are comfortable both presenting as a man and as a woman, and said they do not care what gender a person is, it's only what's on the inside that counts. They're hardworking, down-to-earth, independent, and caring, and I love them. Also, shout out to their father, who is gender non-conforming and presents femininely while using masculine pronouns. He's a great character too. Ranma 1/2 is an absolute goldmine for queer characters. Hell, the main character switches from a female to a male body. But for the most down-to-earth and accurate depiction of a trans person, or as down-to-earth as you can get in Ranma 1/2, considering everyone is batshit crazy, is Konatsu. She's a trans lesbian and is a total goofball like the rest of the cast. She is loyal to a fault, kind, grateful for everything in her life, and hyper-feminine alongside being wacky. I really recommend Ranma 1/2. It's a much older anime, but it is one of my favorites, and it includes Konatsu, one of the earliest trans depictions in anime. I believe Konatsu only appeared in the manga, however, as the anime was never finished, so you might have to watch the anime and read the manga. Do both. It's good. Second to last, we're talking about Alluka Zoldyck. She is Killua's younger sister, and while being born male, she presents femininely, and herself and others use feminine pronouns to refer to her. When around her big brother Killua, she is affectionate, happy, and lovable. She's a super lovable and adorable character that you just really want to hug, and she is also a trans girl. Lastly, but not least, we have our second trans man on the list, Toru from Tokyo Ghoul. He's a ghoul investigator and an ally to Kaneki, the main protagonist. Toru is a very important character in the series, and he is a very complex one. He starts off unsure of himself and shy, but is hardworking, respectful, and kind-hearted. He has a strong conscience and will put himself in danger for others. Over the series, he becomes more assertive, confident, and brings people together. I really enjoyed his character, and he's a trans man in anime, which is a rare breed. Well, that was the list. There's a ton of gender non-conforming characters I wanted to bring up, but seeing as they aren't necessarily trans, I'll save them for another day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if I forgot anyone that you love, please tell me in the comments. I know this video is about trans characters in anime, so there might be some annoying weebs in the comments, but I'll probably delete comments on the video if they come off as mean or use offensive terms. You guys know the ones. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and share if you did, and subscribe to the channel if you like me, and check out my streams. I play video games on Twitch, usually horror ones, and the schedule changes every week, so also follow my Twitter for my schedules if you're interested. And if you'd like to support my content, thank you very much. You can share, or I have a Ko-fi linked in the description. Thank you, and I will see you next time.